everybody. Hi. So really excited to welcome, I think, one of the brightest up-and-coming lights in track and field to Concord-Carlisle High School. As you know, he's competing tomorrow at the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix. And this is, see if I get this right, NCAA champion, NCAA record holder, and American junior record holder in the 800, Donavan Brazier. So welcome. And we have, on the off chance you have any high school eligibility left, we have a shirt for you, so if you want to come back and run on a 4x8, we'd love to have you. So anyway, welcome.
Hey guys and girls, my name's Eder. I'm with RunBlogRun. We're going to be doing this on RunBlogRun Facebook Live, but we're also going to be doing a video that we'll put up too. I'm going to ask Donavan some questions, and we'll actually sit down, and then I'm going to answer some of your questions, and then I'm going to look out at someone and ask people if they want to ask questions live, okay? So we're going to keep it relaxed, have some fun with it, and as long as you have questions, we're going to be here for a while, so, okay? So Donavan, tomorrow you're running the 600 meters. How many times have you raced 600 meters before?
I've raced the 600 0 times in my life, but I've done, I think, one time trial last year, and that was it.
Do you like the distance?
I like the distance because I feel like what I do is more like 400, 800 meter work. So when you put them together, 600 is kind of the perfect race.
If you were talking to young athletes about running the 600 meters indoors, what would you tell them?
If I run the 600 meters indoors, I don't know. You have to really be ready for it. That's a painful race. Like if you run 800 meters, I don't know how many people are 800 meter runners here, but you know how painful a race that is. But like, it's pretty much running a 400 except going another 200 meters. So like, imagine the pain of the last 100 meters of the 400 and just carrying on for another 200 meters, and that's pretty much a 600.
Well, last year when you broke the NCAA indoor record, how did you feel during that race?
That was my first collegiate race with A&M, and that was the first time I ran the 8 collegiately. So I think the first four lap race. So the first 3 laps of that race was like all adrenaline, and I felt it the last 200 meters, and then afterwards I felt it like in my lungs, and I realized how hard I raced until I sat down and I cooled down with my teammates. But I feel like that race was mainly adrenaline, and that's what I'm hoping for tomorrow.
Were you surprised last year when you broke the indoor record?
I was surprised personally because I didn't know like what I was doing with my workouts, what they correlate to, like on the 800 when I stepped on the track. But Coach Francique, my coach, he always knew that I had it in me, but I didn't know I had it in me until I ran it. So
let's kind of go back to the beginning. Give me your first thing you remember about track and field. How old were you?
The first thing I remember about track and field, how old is a 4th grader?
About 10?
About 10 years old. So I was about 10 years old, and my dad would always brag, and he'd always like race me and stuff like that. He's like, I was so fast, and that's what older people do when they're done with the sport. They always brag about what they're good at, what they're good at. My dad was like, I won 149 in college, like I was just like the man and all that stuff, and he was always bragging to me. And I was like, I think I'm pretty fast. I think I could do this. So I remember he put me in a club team kind of, and I'm from Michigan, so we had this state meet out in Lansing, and I ran the 200 meters and the 400 meters. So I ran the 200 meters, and I think I got like dead last or something like that, just because the 200 I'm not a sprinter. And so I was so mad, so I went and did the 400 meters instead. And the 400 meters in 4th grade is kind of like the 800 meters now, because like you really can't sprint a 400 when you're a 4th grader. But in 4th grade, I ran the 400 meters, and I think I went 1 minute and 11 seconds, and I won states in 4th grade. So that's when I knew I wanted to do track and field. But I knew I wasn't going to be a sprinter.
Now, did you do club in grade school?
No, I never did club. It was kind of weird with me because with track and field, I was good in the beginning, but then I also liked football, so I was always a football player. And up until my freshman year of high school, I was really good at football, but I was a late bloomer. So I was about like 95 pounds my freshman year of high school. So I was like, I can't do football. These guys are going to kill me. I went to football camp and all that stuff. I was ready to play. I thought I was going to be on varsity my freshman year. And then the first hit I took, I was like, yeah, I'm going to join the cross-country team. So I didn't ever do club. I was good for a little bit, and then I had an off year, about 10 years, and then I came back to it, and then I started getting good again around my junior year of high school.
Did you like cross country as a freshman?
Compared to football, no. I didn't like cross country because cross country is very, very painful. And just the mileage was different. You know, we ran maybe half a mile in total during football, and we went like 5 miles. And I thought 5 miles was like a crazy. I thought 5 miles was like a marathon back in high school. So like I didn't really like cross country, but I kind of adjusted to it because I knew with what body I had, that was really the only sport I could do at the time.
So in your freshman year, did you do indoor as well as outdoor track? Or is there much indoor in Michigan?
Oh, there's a lot of indoor in Michigan. It's cold up there. But freshman year, I'm trying to think. I don't think I ran one indoor race my freshman year. I ran, my first cross country race was 21 flat actually, 21.0000. So that's how I remember it because it was so easy. But then the next race I went 19:30, but I never ran indoor track and field my freshman year.
What was outdoor season like for you your freshman year?
For track and field?
Yeah, what do you remember from that? Any fun memories or?
Painful memories. I don't know. No, I wasn't the best runner my freshman year. I mean, compared to now, but my freshman year, I was our third guy on our team. So we had a guy that went like 2:02, and we had a guy go 2:04, and I was the next best guy at 2:08. And I know that I've come a long way from 2:08, but like I said, I was a late bloomer, so everybody was kind of passing me. I just kind of joined track just because that's kind of what the body I had to do was just track.